What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and for the duration of this review, I'll be keeping the Honor 600 Pro in this jug of water. Why? Why the hell not? Let's go! The Honor Magic 600 Pro might just be a flagship phone disguised in some ways as a more budget-friendly phone. Well, in this full review, I'm going to give you the lowdown on the specifications, my experience using it, but what I'm not going to do is what other YouTube tech reviewers will do and mention that it's an industry-leading phone 100 times.
The industry's highest level of dust and water resistance. We've got industry leading drop and crush resistance, the industry's narrowest. In addition to that, this has an industry leading, but it is the industry's highest. And it's also got an industry leading sunlight mode. And this has an industry leading Honor Eye Comfort display with...
So we may as well start with the build and IP rating because, yes, I would not drown a phone if I didn't think it was protected. The Honor Magic 600 Pro has an IP68, 69 and 69K water and dust resistance rating, making it one of the most robust flagship smartphones on the market. Now, in terms of the display, it's a more compact, if you can call 6.57 inch compact these days, which you probably can, but it is a more compact smartphone with that 6.5 inch 120Hz super bright display. Now it's full HD plus resolution, but it does go to a mind-bendingly high 8000 nits of peak brightness, but don't be fooled, you're not getting 8000 nits across the whole panel at all times. However, it is one of the brightest smartphones out there and you'll have no issues reading it in direct sunlight. Now, in terms of speakers, if you do want to consume content on the device, the dual speaker system is pretty goddamn good. Honor do make smartphones with great speakers. Take a listen and you can let me know what you think.
Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, run away and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now.
Now, in terms of internal hardware, we have the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. No, not the Gen 3 or the Gen 5, the older 8 Elite chip. But to be honest, if this is where they're cutting costs to give us a lower price, I'm okay with it because, as I've mentioned many times before, the 8 Elite chip will give you all the power and performance you're ever going to need. Certainly for someone looking to buy a smartphone in this price range anyway. And sticking with the internal hardware, the battery. The battery on this device is, of course, the industry leading, sorry, I just had to throw one in there, but it's silicon carbon and it's 7000 milliamp hours. It charges at 80 watts wired and 50 watts wirelessly. And as an extra party piece, there is reverse wired charging, giving you a full 27 watts. So yes, you could charge your friend's iPhone or Samsung quicker than their iPhone plug will probably charge their phones. So yeah, that's pretty handy. Now, out with hardware, we have to talk about software, and Honor are leaning heavily into AI as they have done for the past 18 months or so. And I'm all for it because there's a dedicated AI button on here, which, granted, you may not use all the time. One of the coolest features Honor have is turning your photos into videos. Yes, it's easier than ever now. Simply go to your gallery, open up any photo, long press the AI button on the side, and you'll have the option to turn it into a video. This is so cool. Here's an example here. And for my money, this is a good use of AI. Not too intrusive, not too Skynet-y, just really nice. Now, in terms of other AI features within the camera app, there's Magic Eraser, you can add someone, you can remove objects, you can add text. There's lots of things you can do and change your background. I tend not to do it on my smartphone, to be honest, but it's there if you want it. Now, of course, we have to talk about the main selling point, the main priority for most people out there, and it's the camera system. And I have to be absolutely honest here. The Honor 600 Pro is stepping so hard on the toes of the Honor Magic 8 Pro, I'm not sure if they're blurring the lines between what a flagship and a mid-range to flagship phone is. And we'll talk about that more in the price section. But in terms of cameras, the Honor 600 Pro has a 200 megapixel main, 1/1.4 inch sensor, so it ain't no slouch. And it's capable of producing some fantastic shots. And that sensor size is large enough to give you a really natural depth of field. Then when we talk about the 50 megapixel telephoto lens, it's an upgraded sensor over the 400 Pro. It goes to 3.5 times optical. And when you want to punch in digitally, you can go up to 120x. Now, I wouldn't recommend that on most, if any, occasions. But with AI and Honor's Super Zoom AI feature, it's pretty goddamn good. Now, you can decide if a picture is a picture when you use so much processing in AI. At the end of the day, if you were there and you snapped the picture, whether it's AI or not, it still exists. Now, there are some examples on the screen here. This was a really sunny, bright day. I haven't had a chance to use this at night. However, I have seen other reviews where the night shots looked really good. Now, I have to mention it, the ultra-wide, that's my least used camera lens, is 12 megapixels. Photos aren't bad at all. It just, ultra-wide takes up the rear on every camera phone setup these days. In terms of video recording, you are getting 4K at 60 frames per second on all rear lenses, and it's 4K 30 on the front-facing selfie camera. So overall, spec for spec, there's not too much difference between the Honor 600 Pro and the Magic 8 Pro. Now keep in mind, the Magic series, whether it be on the Fold or the Candy Bar side for Honor, is their banner, it's their headline, flagship phone. The fact that the 600 Pro is spec for spec, in some cases like battery even better, I do feel Honor are kind of stepping on their toes a little here. And the final thing I want to talk about is the price, because again, this is where things get a bit iffy. The Honor 600 Pro at RRP, I have to mention, is £899 for the half terabyte version. That is a lot of money, and you will be thinking, Mike, that is not budget friendly. And you would be right. In fact, that $899 RRP puts it higher than the Magic 8 Pro with discounts. However, with discounts on the 600 Pro, I believe as it comes out today, now the embargo's literally just lifted, so you'll be able to confirm prices yourself on the Honor website. $899 RRP, but there's a £200 off voucher, and you're getting a free gift thrown in there. I believe it's a watch or a tablet. So for $699 and a free gift, that's a pretty goddamn good deal. That puts it in cheaper than its competition, such as the Google Pixel 10, the iPhone 17, and spec-wise, a far superior phone. If you are in the market for a more budget-friendly flagship spec phone, consider the Honor. In terms of release date, it's available for order right now in the UK. Check on our website in your region if it is available where you are. We will not be stocking it through the Average Dad Tech Store, but if you are in the market to import a phone not available in your area, including the Honor Magic V6 Chinese version, go ahead and check out the website. A huge shout out to Honor for sending me this device for review. It has been a great experience, and working with Honor has always been class. And that's it for my review. Pop any questions down below. If you've enjoyed this, smash like. I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers. If you lazy people that watch my videos had just hit the subscribe button, we'd probably be there. Anyway, until next time.